All right, let me get rid of this. And welcome to episode number 64 of Chilling3000 Hangouts. This is my second calling stream I've done in the past 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks ago I started it. Um, and it's Wednesday night, August 24th, 2022. Haven't done an episode in a couple of days because I've been working on other things. But I'm going to get back into it, and I hope you're all going to enjoy this episode of Chilling3000 Hangouts. Um, so today I'm going to plan to have at least hopefully 5 people on here, and we'll go from there and see what happens for the rest of the stream. So without further ado, let me get my first guest on.
I got you.
I like my ears. I'm sorry, Tanner, for watching this.
Everyone probably is. They're gonna kill me again.
But speaking of that, you have something to explain?
But what?
Big Daddy.
The debate's happening, folks. Just roll if you're watching. I'm not gonna go down without a fight. That's all.
You're not gonna go down. You're not gonna go down without a fight. Yeah, we'll see. Because,
because I'm gonna do better than you ever did in a debate.
I don't know.
Using Rotten Tomatoes, the audience score. Who uses that? Who?
The other guy.
Oh yeah, and the MTV Movie Awards. It's even worse. MTV Movie Awards. Jesus Christ.
Well, speaking of that, I gotta check what they was out. Let me see. I gotta check. It was. Hello to the people in the live chat.
Hello.
So, August 5th, 2020. That was the day.
Wow. That was 2 years ago.
So how's your day been?
Good.
So, the past 2 episodes, we've gotten over 100 views. And
when I woke up this morning, right? When I woke up this morning, I didn't. You sent me a picture that it was already at 100 views, and this is when I woke up. It didn't take. It took like 5 days to get to 100 on the last one.
5 days, really? Or 100?
Like 3 to 4 days. I'm gonna say 3 to 4 days. But with this one, it was 100. Not even 24 hours later. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's already successful, and we just started.
Yeah.
And I do want to thank everybody for watching, despite my controversial opinions on Predator 2 and the Polar Express and.
Oh yeah, the Polar Express. I'm still. What's worse? You don't like Polar Express or clueless about why Abara has never seen Star Wars in his life?
I have no idea. I think he borrowed because, let's face it, everybody's seen Star Wars but him.
Yeah. Him not seeing Star Wars all his life, like he says, "Oh, we're gonna have a TV back then." What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, how long ago?
Yeah, yeah. It's like you have no culture.
Yeah,
You have
culture.
no idea. You're a caveman.
Caveman. um. So yeah. Uh. So yeah, I want to thank all of you once again, for supporting the show.
It's
It's been
crazy, crazy. I didn't think it would be that popular.
well. All we gotta do is just hope that the show gets more successful in the weeks to come.
Hmm.
And
We're already planning the next one, folks.
yep. So what projects are you working on right now?
Other than that, this is my main project right now.
Oh, the
Like the
podcast.
main, yeah, this is like the main one I'm doing right now.
Hmm. Well, as for me, I am just working on my personal projects with videos, and um I'm actually
Although you could argue this is a project. This whole shelf is a project.
collection.
Yep.
I actually want to ask you this: like, how did you get started on working on working on that?
Well, long story short, it's really all started, I think, 2014 when I started collecting Blu-rays. 2014, like, um,
2014.
something like that, like full
Hmm.
time. And then this shelf I got, I think, in 2016, maybe 2015. And it's still up there. And I got into VHS collecting around 2014 or 15. I can't quite remember. But I
Hmm.
have all these different formats. I have almost all the formats, except for maybe laser discs. I don't have a
Yeah.
laser disc, but other than that, I have every single format. I worked all this up, and I need another shelf. in fact, in fact, I ordered on eBay the other day. I had to get DVD storage bags, like these bags that you put DVDs inside. I already
Oh
ordered
yeah.
two.
I think I know what you're talking about. Like for traveling and stuff.
Um, it it's not really suited for traveling. It's where like you put it in your closet or under your bed and stuff. But I bought
Hmm.
two of those. They cost me like $16. It's not too bad because I need more shelf space, and it's probably not even gonna fit on my shelf. I'm already starting to like collect other DVDs. Like I'm mostly going for like right now TV shows right now because of the whole HBO Max situation.
HBO Max situation. What's going on with that?
Removing 200 episodes of Sesame Street, for
Oh
example.
yeah, that one. I
Yeah.
I have
Thanks,
no.
David Saslov. Not you, David. This other
I
David.
know. Like I wonder why like they got rid of 200 plus episodes of Sesame Street. Like I don't get it.
Because they don't care. They don't want to put it on their new service.
Hmm. Well, what TV shows are right now collecting?
Um, I mean, um, what do you like in terms of collections? Like, I
Yeah.
mean, in terms of what trying to get, this is gonna be a spoiler for a YouTube video I'm probably gonna have at the end of the week, a DVD update. Trying to collect all the seasons of House. You've heard of that?
House.
The medical drama. It's a
No.
medical show.
All I know is the House of Cards, but
No. It's not House of Cards.
then I
I'm
don't
trying to
know.
get the OC as well, which you might have heard of.
Hmm. But yeah, all I know is House of Cards, but
And then
I don't know.
what else do I want to get for me personal uh TV collection, because I have a lot of TV shows too, not just movies. Um what am I missing? Like I want to get Roswell at some point.
Hmm.
And what else? Any current ones that are on the air that are having all these releases? Can't quite remember. Maybe I get maybe I'll get The Office. Maybe
You
if I can
see?
find a good deal on the Blu-ray set that's out. If I can find it for a good deal, I'd buy that.
Yeah, you should get The Office.
Even though I have Peacock, but that's another story. Yeah, Peacock.
I really want to watch sports on there. Like I know MLB does like a Sunday morning lead
Yes,
off.
they do. They do. I have Peacock. I know for sure. I know they have MLB. They do the Olympic stuff. They do Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football.
The NBC
Isn't
Sunday Night Football. They stream it on there too.
but you can still watch it on cable, right?
Yeah, but
Okay,
it's
good.
like it's on Peacock if you don't have cable or antenna or whatever.
Yeah, because like back then, with MLB, like I don't know if it's the same, but with Apple TV, um, you couldn't watch on cable, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like another thing, like they're trying to really get into sports. Like
yeah.
I have Disney Plus and Paramount Plus too. I have almost all the services.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I like to collect physical media, but I stream too,
Well,
mainly for movies I haven't seen, so I could like determine if I should buy them or not.
well, I believe you watch Netflix too, unfortunately.
Sometimes, because which service I hate the most. Which
Netflix.
one? You want to know which one?
I didn't hear a word of what you just said. Netflix. Yep.
I hate him. I hate him so much. I hope it'll break this mic.
Yeah, if you do that all the time, 24/7.
I don't do it 24/7 though. I only do it to mess with you.
Copycat. Anyway,
Oh, and Tubi, but Tubi's free. Tubi
yeah,
is
to be
free,
free.
and Pluto is free.
Yes, both of them are free. I watch Pluto TV as well.
What, you watch game shows like you always do?
Yes.
Well, to be fair, I used to watch game shows too, mainly on GSN.
Oh, GSN, their schedule is bad now.
All it is Family Feud. Steve Harvey Family Feud, to be more specific. I'm not saying that's bad. It's still good, but
If you're bored, but at the same time, who would want to watch Family Feud 24/7 on there?
it's true.
The only other classic game they have on there is Match Game.
That's it? They don't even air Jeopardy anymore?
They don't, even Wheel of Fortune as well, they don't air both of those two.
Wow, that's shocking. It's either
I'm not
Family Feud or
surprised.
that America Says show. That's what I've
Yeah.
noticed.
Yeah, it's both of those two that they don't air. Family Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. They used to air Wheel of Fortune like a few years ago, but now, nope.
It used to be better back in the day, like a variety of shows. I remember when I was a kid, they had a variety of shows like
I gotta check what year it launched.
97, something like that. But I started watching like 2005. Like I used to watch Whammy.
Yeah, it's December 1st, 1994.
Oh, that's longer than I thought. But I used to watch Whammy. What else was on there? Chain Reaction. I love Chain Reaction. The Dylan Lane version of Chain Reaction.
Yeah, that was good. GSN still airs those.
What else? Dog Eat Dog. That was my favorite. The one that was like Fear Factor. I loved the Dog Eat Dog.
Yeah, December 1st, 1994. I believe.
Didn't they air The Weakest Link? Or was that something else?
I think they aired Weakest Link on the cable, but I don't remember.
Millionaire?
Yes, they used to air Millionaire.
The primetime or syndicated?
I think it was, well, the previous versions. I don't recall about the Regis Philbin, but
That's the primetime version.
Yeah, they don't air that one, which I wish they would. Which they actually did not air like every day for twice a week when it first aired.
Wow. It's crazy, but like GS used to have all these other shows. What else did they have on there? Lingo. Can't believe I forgot about
Yep.
Lingo, because that's the one they used to air all the time. It's the new It's like what Lingo was back then is what Family Feud is now.
Yeah, kind of.
Because they used to air nothing but Lingo. So I just watched Lingo.
Yeah. I'm just seeing if William is ready, so that way he can come on here.
Okay.
So, uh, yeah, TSN just,
You know what it is? It's funny because Family Feud's not even owned by Sony, and this is a Sony network.
that's true. I don't know why they want just to air that.
What is it? Fremantle who owns Family Feud? Is it Fremantle? Failmantle? Whatever you want to call it.
Um,
The guys who do American Idol, Fremantle.
I think it's it's gotta be Fremantle. Freeman. Someone in the live chat can correct me. But
Pretty sure it's Fremantle.
and I know they do Celebrity Family Feud as well, which I gotta watch that sometime.
But that's ABC.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I see it on BET for some reason. For an odd network choice to put it on BET.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, but it's like every network now airs the same old shit. It's not just GSN. Comedy Central, all they air is South Park or Seinfeld or The Office. One of those three shows.
I don't really watch. The only channels I watch on TV is the sports channels and.
So ESPN, Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2.
I'm not really a cartoon person.
Well, I used to be. Not so much anymore.
Uh-oh. But
that was weaker than I thought.
To this day, I wonder how people could do that.
It's called putting the mic up your butt. That's what it is.
No, it's about how.
How? You have to build up the gas. Don't force it out.
But yeah. So while we wait for William to come on the StreamYards, what do you so with the past two episodes, what is some of the nicknames that you learned?
Nicknames?
No, what in the past two episodes, what are some of the things that you have learned about the show?
What I've learned that I'm controversial.
Poor Express, get out of here.
Yeah. It's like I remember looking at the premiere chat yesterday. Romy was going on and on and on about how much he hated Predator 2 and why I liked it, and saying why I think the first one is so overrated. I tried to defend myself, but if you don't agree with me, that's fine, as long as you don't be an ass about it.
William was just on here, but I was about to add him on, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. Oh, there he is. All right, I'll see you. I'll see you in the live chat, Victor.
Okay, bye.
And there's William Braun.
Well,
Hello there.
what was that all about when Vic blew into his mic and he's about to like fucking rip everyone's ears out?
I have, to this day, I'm still wondering on how people do that on streams.
Yeah, yeah. I just like I have no freaking idea. Maybe it's just for like for fun purposes. I don't know. But all it is just like entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, entertainment. So
Yeah.
how you doing, William?
Oh, I've been doing good. I mean, I just got back from my vacation around Sunday night, and I remember too, just like going through that airport, and I was just like so tired because I was like in a different like time zone. Like how you go to international countries where it's most likely like hours ahead of USA time.
Oh yeah.
So what happened was when I was at the airport, I was like so tired as hell. Then I came home, went back to bed, feeling all refreshed.
Yeah, the time zones can mix you up on your routine.
Oh god, especially with jet lag. Oh my god.
Hold on. How so you when you went to London, like how many hours is that from the Eastern time zone?
Oh, you mean like the difference between the US and London?
Yeah, like with the time zones.
I say around, it was roughly around like 6 hours.
6 hours? I thought it was like
Oh, yeah.
longer than that. But I mean, 6 hours is not enough. I mean, 6 hours at one time people are awake, and 6 hours another time they can be sleeping. So, um,
Yeah, and it was actually my first time going to Europe too. And it was actually my first time going to London.
yeah. What some of the activities you did in London?
Oh, we did a lot. I mean, before we went on that cruise, um, we went to the British Museum, which basically houses like lots of different like uniforms from like the Japanese culture. Like like people would like use samurai like armor and their swords during their times.
Mm-hmm.
And we also did like a walking tour like around the London, and we
Yeah.
eventually saw like buildings such as the Big Ben, um, and lots of really cool buildings, especially with soldiers all dressed up in their soldier uniforms. And my father once told me that their hats that they wore was actually like made of like bear fur.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh. It was really cool. I mean, London, especially for my first time, it was like an experience I will never forget. And it made me realize that I could be one quite of a world traveler.
Hey Dan, track Trenton. I have no idea how you pronounce
Wait, what we try to say?
of what Victor said.
Oh, well, what did he say?
Tra- uh, Trachtenberg. Trachtenberg.
Trek wait, what was it supposed to be? Like a tongue twister?
I don't know. Wait,
Oh my
that
god.
person is.
Vic.
Speaking of, how did you discover the network community and the film forum?
Like the Fantastic Four. So I basically, so what happened was like at first I think I joined the what you call it, the network community, Facebook,
Hmm.
around, I want to say late January, late
This
like
year.
no, I'm talking about like last year. I was talking last year where I rarely post, but because I mostly just like look at other posts that I do like, and it wasn't until around September where the Count Victor inviting me over to the Film Task Force because it feels good just to be like part of a podcast where I mostly talk about like what I mostly love about movies. And
Oh yeah.
I remember I'm just like looking at my shelf right here, and I remember start collecting back in around 2012, actually, and back in December. And it was like
Almost 10 years.
it was like over a decade. And I think one of my first ones was The Shining and Carrie, that was directed by Brian De Palma.
Hmm.
And that was like during the time where, you know what, I realized that I not only I'm a huge movie nerd, but I just love collecting stuff because it just make me real think or go back to my memories when I was a child, especially with most Disney movies I remember growing up.
It's not a chat. It's a podcast. Uh,
Hey, Vic, we're not doing this again. We are not doing this again.
oh my god.
I'm sorry, Vic, but I have to.
That's what you call Count Victor, but
Oh, hey. Hey, big. Wait, this big boy, this big boy.
I think he was talking about you.
What do you mean by big boy? I thought I'm the big boy, man.
Well, I guess you're the big boy and I'm the middle future, so there you go. Um, anyway,
Yeah.
please, I want to do one advertisement here. Please check out Be Real. That is BEREAL. It is a app where every day you take a picture of what you're up to, and your friends can see it. So it's I believe it's friends only. I don't think you can make it public. So um, you are a Be Real still. Well, say that to Danny. But uh, yeah. So please check it out. BEREAL. Be Real.
Hmm.
Um, so uh, what other stuff do you like to collect?
I mostly like to collect like mostly video games from the past. Like I remember just growing up, the PS. I remember these few consoles: the N64, the PS2, and the GameCube. But mostly, my first ever real console was the N64 because I was mostly born in 1996, and that was like one of the actual first gaming console I remember playing.
Hmm.
Oh,
What console did you say, by the way?
so what's up?
What console did you just say, by the way?
Oh, the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah, I want to know like what year did that came out?
Oh yeah,
Um,
it was. I think it was actually in 1996, and I think that was during the time where Super Mario 64 was originally released for its debut. I mean,
yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me see. Nintendo 64 release date. Yep, it was September 29th, 1996.
Boom, just nailed it right on the dot. And I remember like 2 years later, I got Ocarina of Time, and I even remember too those days when I was over at my grandparents' house and I saw the N64 right down in their basement. And I remember playing Ocarina of Time, and it was like a visceral experience. And that's where I realized that I became a huge gamer. And Legends Ocarina of Time was like the very first game I remember that resonated with me ever since I played it.
Oh yeah. I never got a chance to play the Nintendo 64, except I gotta check what I have at Elmere. I gotta check what games I have on there, but
Oh, for the N64.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
because
mhm.
with the elevator I have, like I need to have like an actual wireless controller, but let me just look at that right now. Um, I only have Major League Baseball featuring Ken Griffey Jr., uh, Mario Golf, and Super Smash Bros.
Oh, that's a
Those
good
are
one.
those are the only three games I have on my elevator here. But I'm not sure what others. I mean, yes, I gotta install Mario Kart 64, but I just need to know where to find that.
Ah,
Um,
I see. And I know there's like other N64 games too, such as like Donkey Kong 64. There was Wave Race. There was Star Fox,
oh yeah,
and there were a
I heard
bunch
of
of
Star
there
Fox.
too. Oh, Star Fox.
Yeah, I heard of that game before.
Oh yeah. And I'm not and I remember too, just like getting the N64 like program for my Switch, where I would mostly just like play N64 games, kind of like the NES and Super Nintendo, where you mostly just like play
Mhm.
a selection of classic games at a cost.
Oh yeah. Um, I also have the SNES Classic, which I mean, hopefully I can play sometime soon. But
Oh yeah,
I
it's such a great console.
I don't know what the SNES Classic if you can actually use a game capture for it, but yes, I tried to look into it, but I just don't know how I can use your game capture for it. But um,
Yeah.
okay, Hangouts. Um, so let me see what time it is right now. It is 8:33.
And I
Okay.
think I remember you mentioned the emulator, David, where I think you said before that you wanted to play some other games as well. I also have like
Yeah.
an emulator that was mostly for the Wii, GameCube, and PS2, and that's where
Are
I most
are you talking about Dolphin?
Dolphin, yes. And I remember just playing the Metroid Prime trilogy all these years later, and those were the games too that also resonated with me even as a kid.
I really want to use Dolphin, but it's just complicated to install.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah, I could
and
totally see
plus,
that.
uh, there's something that you need for your Wii remote. It's this black thing.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I know what you're talking about for the Wii.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I have that too, because that's where I mostly played the Metroid Prime games. Because I had to get like a motion sensor where I would mostly connect my Wii stick and the nunchuck, and that's how I mostly played the third game mostly.
I forgot what it's. I forgot what it's called for the Wii remote.
Yeah, yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
Um,
Yeah, it's like a Wii stick motion sensor, where mostly detects the.
yeah, yeah, motion. Yeah, but I don't know if I'll have to put that on my monitor or get an extra Wii controller or something. But I'm not really going to look into it right now. But
Hmm.
we'll see in the future. But
Hmm.
anyway, let me actually try something over here.
Go ahead.
Oh, oh, uh, yeah, forget it. Alright, so you see these right here. I'm gonna try to chuckle and see how well I can do. So let me see this.
Okay. Yeah, I can't juggle myself. I really can't.
Techno-
Like even if I were to try to juggle like three balls at the same time, it would be like hard for me to do. And I would just fail miserably. The balls not do you any favors for juggles.
Hey.
But yeah, I know. I know how juggle is hard, buddy.
Do you watch any sports?
I love watching the NBA where I could tell because of the shirt they wearing, and I remember going to Brooklyn actually with my father and younger brother, and the Golden State Warriors and the Brooklyn Nets were playing at the Barclays Center.
Victor,
What is he saying now?
Yankees rule. William, are you a Yankees fan or a Mets fan?
I'm mostly a Yankees fan. I rarely watch baseball, but whenever it comes on TV, I'll just like stop by and just watch a game or two. But I mostly watch basketball and football.
Speaking of football, that's around the corner. I wonder how my Patriots is going to do.
Oh, yeah.
Your Yankees can eat a cactus for all I care, Victor. Yeah,
Eat
take
it.
that.
Wait, hold on a second, Vic. How could a person eat a whole cactus swallow? It's physically impossible. Um,
Victor, I'm going to say this right here, right now. The Yankees are the 2022 AL East champions, but if they fall apart, we'll have a talk. So, I'm calling them right now. The Yankees are 2022 AL East champions. And, you're lucky with the Mets series. So, with the Yankees, you're 2022 AL East champions. I'm saying that right now, Victor. But if your team falls apart, at the end of the season, we'll have a talk.
hmm.
But
Hmm.
I hate the Yankees with a passion.
Yeah.
But
Rarely do I watch baseball nowadays, though.
we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, um, football. Um, I want to know how my Patriots will do this year. But Mac Jones,
Yeah.
he's
Mm,
he's going to be a great player.
well, he'll definitely will be too for when he's like a new addition to the team. But what position he's supposed to be playing?
For Mac Jones, he's the quarterback.
Okay.
I hope the Giants will do well. Isn't there
Yeah.
the isn't is let me check the how many teams from
How many teams there are?
New York?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because with baseball is two teams from New York. So uh NFL teams. I gotta check, but I know there's the Bills team. I know they're from Buffalo. Um, but and Tom Brady is still going. He's still playing.
Well, I remember too, like just hearing the news about like, Tom Brady is gonna like retire, but then was it like a few months or a
It
few
was
weeks
like
later that?
it was like not even a month.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. I mean, Tom Brady is
Hold
like,
on, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Tom
wait,
Brady is Tom Brady is overrated. Are you kidding me?
wait, get out, you get out of here, Vic. I mean, I mean, Vic. Let me tell you something. How well do you think Tom Brady was phenomenal at when he was at for the Patriots? And how many? trophies did he win?
Thank you, Victor, for unplugging my microphone. And what I was saying was, how many championships has Tom Brady won? Need I say more?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the greatest of all time. He's been playing for since 2001, before I was born, and he's still playing.
Oh yeah.
So, Victor, look up Tom Brady's stats. Need I say more? People say he was cheating. That was a joke. With that whole scandal, that was a joke. Even the minister said that cheating. Okay, well, talk about of what Tom Brady did last year. Need I say more? So, yeah, um, Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. You know what, Victor? I would say even this. Okay, I would say this, Victor. Tom Brady has diagnosed what?
Yeah, I can tell from the way that you're
Okay.
talking to him. I can
Okay.
hear the stats.
Uh, Tom Brady is the greatest football player that ever lived.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he's a goat. Enough said.
yep, one of the greatest of me, Victor. So,
Hmm. And he's also for working for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Cobb, Joe Montana. Yes, but I said Tom Brady because look what he's done. And why do people call him the GOAT? Is
Hmm.
Joe Montana a great player? Yes. Greatest of all time? Yes. But Tom Brady, look at what he's done.
Hmm.
Go, go Tom Brady. Um,
Hell yeah.
I wish Rob Gronkowski didn't retire, but maybe he can come back to like in Tom Brady's. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with Gronk, but let's see what happens. Um, but
Hmm.
you can talk about all the players who won Victor. I agree with everything you say. Cough, cough. But just look up Tom Brady. You'll see more. So there you go. Okay, can you hear me now? Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I don't know why my microphone does that with the thing, but I'm gonna have to let you go. So I'll see you later.
Alrighty. Take care, David. And it was nice being on here, and I hope to be on the next show.
Yep. And there's Mr. Jeffers and
Okay.
yep, and actually, William, that was his first, debut on the show on my channel and any streams he's done. So
Wow.
that is pretty cool, to
Okay.
see that. Um, so how you doing?
Doing well, David. You?
Doing good myself. I'm currently watching the Red Sox Blue Jays, which they are tied right now in the top of the six. But and yes, Victor, the Red Sox stink right now. Wait, I have an
Wow.
idea for Will, but okay, you can do that, Victor. Um, yes, the Red Sox, stink right now, but there are I forget how many games there are, back of the playoff spot. But anything can happen at the rest of the season. What can the Atlanta Braves last year? So
Wow. Okay.
So I actually don't remember what you know in what time of the season the Braves were in a nice place, but going forward, they were the World Series champs. Red Sox going down the drain. I mean, I gotta say, Tyre, um, hopefully you can, tell my stream tonight if you want, but, I mean, I'll give your Orioles credit. I'll give your Orioles credit.
Yes.
What's your favorite baseball team, Luke?
Well, I have no idea, but I think probably watches one of my board people, Reggie. It's been originally called Savannah Nanjans. It was now called Savannah Bananas. So there you go. That's a local baseball game that I went to before in my lifetime. So that's one of my favorite baseball games.
So you basically don't have one for Major League Baseball.
No.
Is there one, close in your area, like in Georgia? Isn't it the Braves?
Let me check the Braves and Wikipedia. Let me check. 1 second. If they have, then I don't mean to be ruin anything. We check on Braves in Georgia. Let me see. It's Atlanta Braves. Yeah, it's in Atlanta, but I don't go there that much.
How long is it? Near you?
I live in Savannah, David, and nearby me, and it's back then in my early days, I lived in my papa's house back then. Then I have a family member named my Uncle Kevin, who watches now. He lives in Stone Mountain, Georgia, and I have to go. Well, if you remember back in May, I went to MomoCon and just visit some older celebrities like Bill Farmer, the voice of Goofy, Jason Marsden, who was the voice of Max and Tino for the Weekenders, and Steve Whitmire, the voice of Kermit, Ernie, and of course Riz of the Rat, and so forth. And I went to buy some stuff from MomoCon, but no, I've never been to a Braves baseball game. Not on my side, unfortunately.
I've heard of the weekend before, which is
Weekenders. Wow. It's one of my childhood favorite shows since Toon Disney days.
Oh, I'm talking about the band, the weekend.
Oh, okay.
But so tell us about your game shows that you're doing right now.
Well, we're wrapping up. We just wrapped up season 2 of Appalachian 94 versus Mighty Cards on my second channel. Currently in production of making my first season of Spin for a Million in the works. That was supposed to happen in 2021 of the summer, but it's postponed due to the fact that I am in the middle of working on other projects on my main channel and my second channel, but it was in the works for 2023 release of either the winter or the spring. Do not know when exactly, but it depends on my schedule. For either a 10 or a 20, depending on my schedule, how it takes me. But as far as other game shows concerned, I don't know as of yet. But I'm concerned good news about my Appalachian 4 channel. And that is, of course, we're not only have a game show theme coming up, just came out recently, which is a deal no deal game show theme on my Appalachian 4 channel, but also I'm going to be uploading coming up the early 100 video special of my Appalachian 4 channel. I'm not sure when it's coming up, but it has to be on my Appalachian 4 channel this week. So be look out for that, and it's gonna be huge.
Yes, Dear No Deal is my favorite games of all time. So, and right now, Do you watch any stream services right now? Like if you watch Pro TV or Peacock, do you watch any of
Yeah,
those?
I watched some bits of Pool TV. The last time I watched Pool TV was a last big company couch episode called Consultations, and then earlier this year was a Price Right Barker era, and then after that I didn't get a chance to watch it after that because soon afterwards I got record TV on my Vidbox, which you saw earlier this year, because back in the old days I used my Vidbox. So if you saw it in my 2 years ago, which my live streams, it was back then, it was recordable wise my TV, and now I just want to record pool TV. Once I get done with recording faces, music party from there to Vidbox, I'm getting rid of this so that way I can get ready to use my HMI thing, and that way more easier to record pool TV on my DVR. So that way easier to record pool TV on my things. And tomorrow, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna be going to work, so that way more easy to record pool TV from there. But as for other streaming service, yes, I'm recording. I just watched Disney Plus recently. I watch two shows based on the Proud Family, and one of them has to do with Proud Family movie. And then Paramount Plus concerned, I did watch a little bit, just 5 shows, two or three shows. One was Sister, the other one's Behind the Music. And then afterwards, did watch a little bit of HBO Max, or on, and which is a good thing to watch. Which is, I did watch just 4 episodes of Little Curious, which I had never seen since I was a kid. And that was basically it for me on streaming services. So there you go. Except for one thing, which is a movie called Top Gun on Paramount Plus.
Oh, I heard of that show, Top Gun.
It was a movie, David.
Movie, I meant to say. But I wonder how many, how much is worth Top Gun, but I know it's expensive.
It's expensive since 1986, David.
Speaking of, have you seen Star Wars before?
I have seen some of the 5 out of the 9. I have not seen 7, 8, 9, 3, and part 2 yet.
Uh-huh.
I got a chance to see 4, 5, 6, and 1. Not bits of 2. I've seen parts of 2, but not all of 2 yet.
Yeah. Star Wars is one of the best movie franchises.
Yeah, same with Star Trek, because I've seen bits and pieces of Star Trek for me.
Yeah. I'm just checking with someone right now. So yeah, Star Wars is, one of the great. Hold on, is my microphone good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to let you go because I'm gonna invite someone on here. So
That's
I'll
fine.
see you there.
See ya.
All right. There he goes. Sugar and I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I'm gonna send all right. So I just sent someone the StreamYard's link, and we will go from there. I sent email the link. Hopefully he can join. But oh, my foot is asleep. My foot. Anyway. But yeah, we're just gonna have hello. Can you hear me? Okay. I'm gonna just put this right here. And we're just gonna wait for Sharkman. Hopefully he can. All right, he's gonna be here in a few. That is good. So we're just gonna do a commercial break right here. If only I could sell a commercial here. Let me see. Commercial. Let me see. Gotta find a commercial. I actually don't know if I ever made like any random commercials, but it's okay. But yeah, one for still watching. Thank you for coming on here on making your channel debut or YouTube debut for live streams. You did a good job. So I just want to say thank you for coming on here. Hopefully you'll be able to come in here in the future. So thank you for coming. Let me see. See what else is going on. Oh, I might as well talk about this. So, where's the notes here? I have something written down. Oh yes. If I was the president of the United States, I would make America, fantastic again. Imagine me running for president in 2032. That would be great. But I am not quite sure how that will work out. But for one thing, I do know is if I run for president, I will get rid of taxes because that drives me crazy. The taxes, but and as for else I will do as president, I will probably not build a wall. Well, I don't know about that, but what else could I do if I was president? Maybe I don't know what else I'll do as president besides the taxes. Not sure. Bring back the jobs because businesses are closing in the past few years. So I would try to get those businesses back up. I might for the workers, you know, you know have bigger money, like for the people who are working at jobs, higher pay, um, because they need it. And when and people in the past year or two has are applying for a job, but at the same time don't get the job. Are you kidding me? Like businesses are looking for jobs all the time. And here is the one and only Sarkman.
Hi there.
Yeah, I was explaining earlier that it kind of crazes me, but that
Oh, okay.
when I was explaining, when people are applying for a job, but
Yeah.
still don't get applied, like get hired, it's crazy because businesses around the world are looking for people for jobs.
Right.
And I'm just like, why not hire them? Because at least it's better than nothing. So, um, I saw on your Discord profile that you have the Nickels. That's great.
Yeah, it's a long story, but I'll tell you about it later on. About this meme me and my friends are doing. So
uh, but there's one meme from the Nickels I like is the Sickle Seaman. That's a pretty good.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah,
How are you doing, Sutman?
I am doing fantastic. I was in a call with my buddy Willard and his friends Hexa and Jacob. You guys don't know who they are, but they're cool people. We were having a very fun time. So there's that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for me, I'm just relaxing. Currently watching the Red Sox. They're tied in the top of the seventh. I think that is that Whitlock pitching? I'm not quite too sure, but Jacob Jr. is up to the plate for the Blue Jays, which he got released again, got traded for. But
Yeah.
So what other projects are you working at right now or working on since we last talk of what
Other,
projects you're doing?
you mean any projects that I'm working on?
Yeah, since the last time we talked.
Well, there's this project that I really want to work on. However, I don't want to do it right now because there are some things I want to get started on doing first before I start the big project. So I want to talk about the big project.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, it's an anime series I'm working on. I always want to work on this show when I was a kid. I don't have a name for the show yet, but it's a very good show.
Hmm. Very very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, excuse me.
yeah. Do you want me to explain what the show is about, or?
Sure, if there's no spoilers, but you can give us a preview.
Okay, yeah. This is just yeah, this is what it is. So, yeah, my animated show is basically like an action adventure comedy drama show in the style of anime. And what it is it's about this teenager named Colin. That's the main character's name, Colin, and
Okay.
he's basically in. He's like this teenage superhero working for the alien army. And what he does is he travels through different galaxies, different planets to save the lives of innocent aliens from the bad guys. And he doesn't just do that, but he also likes to rebuild their environments to make it like a safe place. And not only that, but he since he's a superhero, he uses his powers to find a way how to keep his family out of illegal trouble because, well, his parents are gangsters. His mother is a thief who's anonymous. She has never been arrested or sent to prison before. And his father is a mobster running a criminal organization in Philadelphia where the show takes place. So, yeah, the show has some comedy, but it also has some drama of what it's like to be a teenage superhero with parents who are gangsters.
Uh, so it's like a comedy drama. Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of movies, right now I'm still doing the Popcorn Panel podcast. I don't know if you saw, some parts of it, but
I don't think so.
well, me, Victor, and Ibarra, uh, you know, are still doing the show, and for 2 episodes,
Yeah.
I gotta check the views right now. Actually, um, let me see. Um, let me check. Uh, okay. Right now is well, okay, so no, okay, I gotta slow down a little bit more. So
Um, no,
I'll have to search.
yeah, sorry if you hear anything in the background. That's my Discord. So
Oh yeah.
let me just go
Um,
ahead and fucking.
okay, there it is. So for the first episode right now, it has 229 views and
Oh,
6
okay.
likes. And for the second episode that was premiered last night has 120 views. So
Oh, okay.
we're doing pretty successful for the first 2 episodes. Um and it's been a strong start. We have learned those things from the first 2 episodes, but I'm glad where we are at, and I just want to thank everyone once again for checking those 2 episodes out. And all I can say is right now, the first episode, the movie we reviewed is Monsters Inc. And the second episode we reviewed is the original Star Wars movie from 1977.
Uh-huh.
So those are the first 2 episodes, and as for the third one, well, I'm not going to spoil it because it's for the people to watch episode 2. So, um, because of how this show works is we come up with 3 topics as for something to talk about TV, and then after that we do the review, and then at the end we have a wheel where we have movies on it.
Uh-huh.
Uh, uh, that's true, but just in case, um, we have a wheel of 10 uh, movies on it. Yep, for sure. And whatever that is on, that is the movie that is going to be named for us to review next episode. So it kind of think about it as rent and rave style as for the format, but just slight differences.
Okay, I
I
see.
I I kind of came up with the rent and rave format, but as for the others, they talked about the wheel and all that stuff. So go to the YouTube channel. I'm not quite sure what that is, but
Well, yeah. So, what do you guys think about my show idea?
pretty interesting. I really hope that it put a snowbird so and many other projects you're working on.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I actually want to do it like as a little web series for Newgrounds. I'm not ready to do television yet because you know how corporations are really. Um,
Yeah.
uh, but even if I do pitch it to television, I think FX would be the best place because they got some great shows, and I wouldn't necessarily do Adult Swim because of how Warner Brothers Discovery has been acting lately. So
Mhm.
yeah, but most likely FX I think will be the best choice. But as of now, I don't want to do television.
It takes a lot of time to practice for television. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. So I want to make it like as a since I'm doing the show as a Newgrounds show where I just post all the episodes to Newgrounds. I want to be like an independent animated show. I can still have some you know uh, voice actors there who are not from YouTube. They can be from television. It doesn't really matter, but it is what it is, really. So
yes, I want to know about WBDs. Yep. And TV is expensive as well, and it takes a lot of practice, to get something
uh huh.
on there. Um, every game show fan just wants to get their own game show on TV, but guess what? It doesn't happen that way. Um, because TV, has strict rules, and you'll have to go to Hollywood or New York to just keep applying. But
unless if even if I do post all my episodes onto YouTube and Newgrounds, some television companies might take a look at it and said, "Oh, we gotta get this picked up for a TV show or something like that." But the next thing you'll know, they might as well treat it like shit. But maybe not all of them, but the majority of them will.
yeah. How long Newsgrounds has been around?
Since 1995.
Wow, since like the internet when it first began,
Yeah.
almost. And technology has changed a bunch. Even in the past 10 years, it has changed a lot. Not just the past 5 years. Every decade, at least technology has a big change. I mean, what television was 10 years ago. Like it didn't have like an HD big screen like we do now. It used to have like um what is it called, like a small screen or whatever it is.
Well, I mean, then again, though, like high definition has been around since 1997, and not to mention Saturday Night Live. They didn't start doing high definition episodes until 2005.
2005.
Yeah,
I mean, yes.
it was back when you watch something in high def, yet you're forced to see the black borders on the top and bottom. Not gonna lie though, I actually do miss those days. So,
Yeah.
yeah, the only time when we don't have to see the uh, top and bottom black borders is through the HD versions of cable networks like, of course, FX, or on online videos like YouTube since 2010.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, YouTube's been around since 2005.
Yes.
2005. That is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I lost track. So that's
Yeah, but yeah, there's one thing I actually do really miss about
17 years.
yeah.
What were you saying? What were you saying?
Oh yeah, sorry. There's just one thing I really miss about YouTube. I really miss it when back then, uh, like that thing where it shows how long you've been watching the video.
Not sure.
Okay. Here's what I mean. Let me just show you an example.
And I know they used to. What I heard is they used to have like video responses or something.
Yeah. I miss those, but let's see.
And also, I do remember this. You used to give it a rating, but now it's just a like and dislike.
Yeah. I got no issues with the like and dislikes actually, but I do. Yeah, here's what I'm talking about. I decided to mute the audio so that way it won't be a distraction. But
yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I think this can. Can you?
Just someone know when you're all set.
Yeah. I'm screen sharing right now. All right, so this is what I mean. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, this shows the little bar, and usually when you just play it like that, it disappears. But when you scroll your arrow on the screen, it comes back. But the thing is, back in the heydays of YouTube, like from 2005 to 2010, you didn't really have to do that because back then, that little bar thing was on the bottom, like even like on top of the title. Back then you didn't really need to like fucking do that. I thought that was like pretty cool to see. But if you still have no clue of what I'm talking about here, this is
Oops, there we go.
YouTube layout 2000.
People use their archive to or the way back machine to look up old layouts.
Yeah. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna screen share again. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You see, the bar was right here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah. I really missed that. They really need to bring it back.
YouTube is not good where it is right now, but if I was the CEO of YouTube, I'll just bring everything back from the past. But
Hell yeah.
that's not gonna happen. But
Yeah, well, then again, Google buying YouTube was a big mistake.
yes, it was. That was like back in 2013 or something.
No, they've been owning YouTube since 2006.
Oh, just 1 year after they were
Yeah.
launched.
Yeah, want to know why they fucking bought YouTube?
Is it because of
Well,
money or something?
okay, well, let me tell you a story, right? This all started when Google had their own video streaming website called Google Video. And that website failed so miserably to the point where YouTube, Newgrounds, and what else? Vimeo, Dailymotion, although those are obscure ones, but mostly YouTube and Newgrounds were kicking their asses, and YouTube was doing so fucking well to the point where Google was like, "Okay, Google Video is such a big failure. It's not doing well for us. It's not making any money. So fuck it. Let's buy YouTube instead."
Yeah. Yep. And what? No, that's what YouTube became today. But um,
I mean,
I'm not.
then again, though, like YouTube was still good to this very day, but one of the problems it had ever since Google bought it was, Google's acquisition of YouTube caused a lot of copyright abuse problems. Now, this shit has been happening ever since, well, for a long time now. Well, a year after Google bought YouTube,
Yeah.
the whole fair use abuse and all that shit. I mean, I can understand. I can understand taking down someone's videos for that do not fall under fair use, or they use the whole fair use thing as an excuse to get away from getting in trouble. But if they take down a video that falls under fair use, then that's where these companies like Paramount, Sony Pictures, and Disney, that's where they are breaking the law. They are breaking the fair use law, and unfortunately, this still happens to this very day.
Yes. I mean, look what happened to SML.
Well, I mean, I don't care about SNL, but I'm talking about I'm talking about some YouTubers who are unfortunately gone forever since 2013. Weirdo Prod was one of my favorites. None of you guys know who that is, but he was a very entertaining YouTuber who had big problems with Viacom back when Viacom was even a thing before they shut down in 2019. So yeah,
a lot of YouTubers are now around, since years.
Yeah, but yeah, YouTube didn't start to suck since until like 2013. Yes, even a year before Susan became CEO. YouTube started sucking 2013 because of that new crappy ass layout you see today, and not to mention the whole Google Plus bullshit that came along. Yeah, that's when it became dead.
Yeah. And Google Hangouts, that's what people also use for live streams, but
Well,
StreamYard came around.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm more of a Skype kind of guy, so I'm not really into Hangouts. So,
well, you're the only person I know that uses Skype still, but
well, actually, I used to use Skype, but then I moved on to Discord ever since Skype became dead. But what I'm trying to say is, I prefer Skype over Hangouts. I think Hangouts is kind of gay. Well, I mean, not really gay, but it's just it's pretty lame. So
I mean, Google Hangouts was fun like back in the day when people were using it, but
yeah,
um, but ever since 2019, people use StreamYard. I don't know if I only made one Google Hangouts appearance, but
right.
on a stream, but I don't think I did. But
Hmm.
um, just people were using StreamYard. But I'm gonna have to let you go. I want to thank you for coming on,
All right.
and
Thank you.
I'll see you all hopefully next one. So
All right. Have a good
see
day.
you there. Yep. And I'm actually gonna head out right now because I have some other things to do, and um, fortunately, we're gonna get a few other people on that I wanted to, to see, but that's fine. That's fine with me, and hopefully, we get more people on the next one. So, um, and plus, we've been doing this for an hour and 22 minutes, which is surprisingly because I thought it was gonna be the shortest stream, but this has been good. So, I'm pretty proud of that. Long as it go live over an hour, I'm happy. And we made a channel debut or a YouTube debut for the streams tonight from William, so I want to congratulate him on that. And also, I want to say a happy birthday to Dante, who has his birthday today. So I want to wish him a happy birthday on that. And so yeah, just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It means a lot, and I do plan on doing this again, maybe next month. I'll probably do this once a month from now on, or twice a month. So, as for the next episode of Chilling3000, um, I actually look it up here right now. We are at episode number 64. So that will mean I gotta check. 65. This is August 24th. So episode 65 will probably be um probably maybe I'm not sure actually. Um I'll have to look into it. Um I want to say tomorrow, but maybe Friday. Who knows? Um episode 65. So that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching. See ya.